Hello, thank you for joining us on this episode of Sports Bets for Free. My name is Scott Jenkins, your host, just a local sports bettor here in Phoenix, Arizona. And hopefully today with our bets and your bets, it's going to be another profitable day for you. NBA and college basketball for Monday, January 13th. NFL's going on tonight as well. Limited slate in the NBA and not a huge slate in college, but we do have quite a few plays, so let's get into those for you here. First game up, 6:30 Eastern Time, UCLA at Rutgers. Obviously going about the farthest distance you can for the Big Ten here. Rutgers with the two freshmen. They're probably going to be top 5 picks in this next NBA draft, and Harper and Bailey in this one. I will say this, Rutgers has been a little bit underwhelming so far this season. Harper and Bailey necessarily haven't, but they haven't figured out how to convert those two into wins. UCLA's played pretty well. They have struggled a little bit down on the road as of late. So we're going to take Rutgers plus the points here as we can't turn it down. It's moved up to like 3.5 in that range there. But we will take Rutgers plus 2 first half and plus 3 for the game. It is 3.5 at some spots even. So on that one, if you're looking to take advantage there. Next game up, that we are on 6:30 Eastern as well. Maryland hosting Minnesota. Minnesota has been one of the bottom feeders of the Big Ten for sure. Maryland's been playing really well and covering bigger numbers at home. We will play Maryland in this spot, laying the 14.5 to give us Maryland minus 7.5 first half and 14.5 for the game. The next college basketball game we are on is 7 o'clock Eastern Time. Notre Dame hosting Boston College in this one. Boston College, this is another fade here, more than a 4. This line 10.5, 11 most of the day. Apologize about that as the dogs go crazy. We did grab it at 11. We thought there was still some good value there. It is 10.5 at some books, so like minus 120. But give us Notre Dame in this one. We'll lay the points. Minus 5.5 first half and 11 for the game. Now let's get into the NBA slate. 7:10 Eastern Time. We've got one game to kick this off. T-Wolves, Wizards. Wizards get beat by about 40 yesterday on a back-to-back against the Thunder. Big difference, though, in teams right now between the T-Wolves and the Thunder, that's for sure. The T-Wolves barely above 500, and they've had to play pretty good winning basketball here over the last few weeks in order to get to that spot. Currently 14-point favorite in this one. This line continues to go north. It was 13.5 last night and this morning, and now all of a sudden at 14. But we like the T-Wolves in this spot. Ant-Man couldn't have shot any worse if he wanted to. In the last game, we expect some shooting progression. Jordan Poole in the same spot as well. He couldn't have shot any worse in the last game if he wanted to. So we're going to take the T-Wolves minus 3.5 first quarter, 7.5 first half, 13.5 for the game. Ant-Man, 25 plus points, 30 plus points, 4 plus threes, 5 plus threes, and Ant-Man under 2.5 turnovers as well. Jordan Poole, 18 plus points, 3 plus threes, and 4 plus threes in that game. Next game up, we are on the Pistons and the Knicks. This game at Madison Square Garden. Knicks coming off a back-to-back as well, where they just smacked the Bucks by about 40 in that one. Absolute embarrassment by the Bucks. Jalen Brunson came out in fuego in the first quarter, scoring over 20 points in the first quarter of that game. Ended up with 40 overall. Expect Jalen to play well. I don't expect another 40-point game. I expect another lot going to Big Cat, as they've been doing pretty much all season long here. Knicks favored by 7.5 in this one. We actually, in the total, excuse me, right now at 222.5. We got it at 224, and we thought we were getting a bargain there. So we do like the over here. Pistons Knicks over 55 first quarter, over 110 first half, 224 for the game. Cade Cunningham, the definite all-star on that Pistons team, 25 plus points, also 30 plus points, 3 plus threes, 4 plus threes, and then Big Cat, we're going to play for 24 plus points, 30 plus points, 2 plus threes, and 3 plus threes. And then Jalen Brunson under 2.5 turnovers. Next game up, we're going to get to at 7:40 Eastern Time as well. Warriors at the Raptors. So going across to Toronto here for Golden State. Golden State's blown up to like a 6-point favorite in this one. This game was 4.5. This game line's starting to take off a little bit. on this one here. 228.5 total. Steph Curry supposed to be playing. Draymond, I know, was a game time decision on that one. The Raptors are just, unfortunately, one of the worst teams. They tried to blow this thing up. One of the worst teams in the NBA. Scotty Barnes is a nice piece. I don't know Quickly or RJ Barrett on their long-term plans. Scotty Barnes is, but what else are they going to be able to do here? We like the Warriors in this spot as well. So Warriors minus 1.5 first quarter, 2.5 first half, 4.5 for the game. Curry for 25 plus points, 30 plus points, 5 plus threes, 6 plus threes. Scotty Barnes, 19 plus points, 8 plus rebounds, 3 plus turnovers. And Draymond for 6 plus rebounds in this game as well. Next game up, Rockets and the Grizzlies. We've had 2 games with them already. This is their 3rd game of the season. Both those games have been around this 235 mark, where the total sits at now. Rockets have went up to a 3.5 point favorite. We did get this earlier, and the money line was less than $1.40. Now all the way up to 166. So this line does continue to move at 8:10 Eastern time in Houston. Houston's really good at home. Normally they're really good defensively at home. It's just when you play the Grizzlies, almost every game's an over. But Rockets money line, first quarter, first half, and game. We expect a big one out of Jalen Green. That's where we're going. 22 plus points, 25 plus points, 3 plus threes, 4 plus threes, and 5 plus threes. So Jalen Green in their 2 meetings so far has had 22 and 27 respectively in those 2 games. Also, we like Jarrett Jackson Jr., 2 plus blocks as well in that one there. 2 games left. Let's get to those here. Spurs, Lakers, 10:40 Eastern time. Wembayamba. Both LA teams back after the wildfire situation here. Spurs getting 3.5 on the road. 220.5 total currently in this one. No side or total, just a few player props for us. AD 25 plus points. Wemby 25 plus points. Wemby 3 plus threes. And Wemby 4 plus threes. And then we'll go to the last game of the night, and that's going to be Clippers and the Heat. Clippers favored by 6.5 currently, 215.5 total. I mean, Kawhi's been back for a few games now. It seems to be going okay. Heat have just been playing god-awful. Jimmy Butler still on suspension. Just a couple player props for us in this one. Bam Adebayo, 9 plus rebounds. James Harden, one of our favorite plays every game, 5 plus turnovers or wherever he's at turnover, just pick the over. And Harden, 3 plus three-pointers made. All right, so we just went through a lot of bets. How do we get to take a look at all those bets? No problem at all. We've got them posted in multiple spots online, TikTok and YouTube channel pages, as well at the end of every episode on YouTube. It's docs.google.com/spreadsheet, bunch of other stuff behind it. Once you click on that link, go to the basketball 24-25 tab. You'll be able to see all of our bets, or scroll down, to January 13th. You'll be able to see all of our bets, what juice we got those at, how many units we wagered, also what book we placed them at, and once the games are all over, the result, obviously, right? See how we did on those. So make sure you check that out when you get some time on that as well. All right. Do you like the content that you're seeing here? Would like to see some more? We'd love to have you along for the ride. All you need to do is hit follow or subscribe, depending on the social media platform that you're watching us on. We'll show up in your followers or subscriptions tab. So make sure you hit that, hit follow or subscribe, or make life a little simpler for yourself. Turn on notifications for that social media platform, and you'll get a notification sent to your phone or device to let you know Sports Bets for Free has dropped a new episode of bets. And it'll, like I said, you'll be able to match them up with your bets and give you that ton of confidence you need heading to the betting app or betting window. Also, private Discord channel available for all of you out there. If you want help making money at sports wagering to make it even more enjoyable, this is the place to do so. Subscribe to us through TikTok. Yes, it is a few bucks per month on that. Cheaper than Netflix, but definitely going to make you some dough in the meantime. A lot of people on there. You can ask questions. You can show tickets, respond. There's a pretty solid community there. Just got to pick your package through TikTok. Once you subscribe, we will send you the Discord link. That'll give you access to the Discord channel. And as long as you keep paying monthly, you keep having access to the Discord channel. So pretty easy way to make sure you're making money instead of keep giving money to all the books out there. We do appreciate everybody's support as always, and we look forward to seeing you on the next episode.